Steelers. Should be a pretty good game. I think I'm gonna just do a exhibition match. That's cool. 8 minutes. 1 o'clock game. Let's get it.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
That's all Baker Mayfield got to do, man. This upcoming season, keep his head down. Don't worry about the commercials. And just play his game, man.
The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5.
Okay, let me go ahead and check my messages real quick. Check the comments. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My phone's still updating.
Happy-go-lucky, plays the same way, barely restrained improv act that frustrates opponents and sometimes his own coaches, but produces plenty of highlights. What do you think of that?
It was almost like mine just disappeared. And after a while, I said,
Smoke a Fat J, what's happening, homeboy? What's been going on with you?
then I started seeing a couple other people ask me, show me I
All right, Kareem Hunt, let's get it.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt.
There we go. Work, Kareem.
To kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early. Back on its heels.
he actually was a branch. I'm going to be his branch. See us ride over the door, to the ranch end. Kind of a different skill set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I think I'm going to try to hit Landry or Odell Beckham on the slant.
Working out of the gun.
Oh, man. He almost had me.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
See, I'm going to try to hit the running back out the backfield.
They were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tough role that they can fall back on anymore.
Good catch. I had to come up to it because if I would have kept going straight, yeah, he would do. The defense would have stepped in front of the ball and intercepted it. I'm going to run it. Come on, Nick. Oh, get there.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's
I'm going for it, man.
yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen.
Oh, man, knock it off, man. Yeah, I got a punt.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out is the former first-rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
We talk so often about his physical attributes. Of course, the Big Ben nickname, his ability to take hits in the pocket, his ability to extend plays and get outside of the pocket. But how about this for efficiency? Top 10 in career NFL passer rating. He's one of the top 5 winningest quarterbacks in NFL history. That's pretty darn good.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch.
Like an attitude error.
Right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And this is going to be a Steelers first down.
I can't wait to see how this upcoming season turn out. I don't even know if they're going to do a preseason this year. They didn't do one last year. Oh, man, I missed that tackle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8 yards.
Well, Baker, I'm going to get you the ball real quick, homie.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Play fake to Connor. Now Rob.
Oh! Man, that was just luck I got that sack. Ben should have been got rid of that ball. When I missed him, I had enough time to get up and go back and get him.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite. Highest paid offensive lineman to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers.
Let's go defense.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side.
I gotta watch Ebron. That was like one of Ben's favorite targets.
Before he's out of bounds.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. JoJo Natson back deep. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I'm just keep wearing that defense down.
The drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield going deep here for Landry. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh,
And all the way in.
touchdown. Let's get it. Jarvis Landry.
Landry, 66 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
I think I was going to get all the way in there. Jarvis Landry. Let's get it, boy.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Oh, come on, man.
Hit his target, Claypool. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
Oh, that was a pick. I dropped that.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot.
We're going to get that to Ebron. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Ben to throw again. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Yeah, Ebron, that's their go-to guy, man.
At the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than
Come on,
one
defense,
tackle
let's
to
get
the
it.
ball.
Get back there. Get pressure on Ben.
There were more people there to get him down.
Good D.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very good man.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again.
Man, we getting back there.
Richardson came barreling in for the sack. sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mayfield on first down, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get out.
Let's get it, Browns.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I'm going to go out the I formation.
Have him on the move on first down. Mayfield hands it off to
Oh, nice little gap. I didn't expect it to be that open.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
This will take us to the second quarter. Yeah, I truck. I ain't even need to. That slow you down. When you truck, when you don't need to, it slow you, take away from your speed. Man, I'm so anxious to see what these Browns are gonna do this year, man. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Rashad Higgins, Baker Mayfield, Odell Beckham, Hooper, David Njoku. I think we still got him. Yeah. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna run this play zone to the weak side. Damn. Damn, he stuffed that play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 14. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to be taken.
That got to be a holding play, man. The holding penalty, I mean. Because the time of the flag, you could just about.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling
I'm going to end up having a point.
the only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
No. Yeah, I'm going to stay with the play I got.
Following penalty, Chubb.
What I get, like about 10?
Midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Yeah,
This
about.
drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So
I'm gonna try to hit Odell up. He's going across the middle. Is that a post? Yeah. Or no, that ain't a post route.
Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh, he wide open.
He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Who hurt? Oh, okay, Pittsburgh.
I said I hope you're able to help.
In your face.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
I really didn't have nowhere to go.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
They stuffed that one.
2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack.
That was a good D.
They won their
See
battles
where
at
else
the line
on
of
there.
scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They hit Beckham again if he open. If not, I'm gonna hit Hooper.
Play action now. Here's
Hooper on the
Mayfield.
ground. It looked like
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Mayfield in this Browns offense.
Come on, Landry.
3rd and long now after the sack. The shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Damn.
Steeler defense locked
Who's
in,
that, TJ?
forcing an upcoming
What?
fourth down.
Man, he just blew right past my right tackle.
Defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down
He
here.
blew right past my right tackle, man. Who was that? Cochran, whatever his name is. Yeah, I'll take the field goal.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
Oh, that's off.
The kick by
Ooh,
Parkey is
just made
good.
it. Just made it.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little. Maybe
Yeah,
but he
man.
got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to
5 mile an hour wind, so that should take it all the way down there. Yep.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. We focus our attention now on the quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
My defense been doing this thing.
Just handle it, because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty
Oh,
good.
there we go. There we go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Greg Delpit. And he gets this one back into the end zone.
Pick 6.
Browns defense has a touchdown.
32 yards.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender.
Boy.
From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
That's what these Browns about to do this year.
Now Parkey for the extra point.
Show up and show out. Especially on Pittsburgh. We just put Pittsburgh out the playoffs last year. Man, I did not see that coming. I'm a diehard Browns fan. But I did not. I was hoping that we put them out of the playoff, but I did not think that we would, man. I did not expect us to, man. I was hoping that we would, though, but... And we did. I put too much on that. Pittsburgh always been the Browns' kryptonite, man.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
But that comment that Juju Smith-Schuster made, talking about the Browns is the Browns, and he glad that he was playing us in the playoffs. That gave us fuel. Like, we whooped Pittsburgh ass in the playoffs.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air.
Damn, I messed up.
Pick 6. And yes, complete.
I thought it was going to be a blitz. I mean, I thought it was going to be a run play, so I blitzed.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
McDonald, he a decent tight end. See, I think I'm gonna take this one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger over the middle, and it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool.
Good D. Good hit, rather.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection.
That was a good hit.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast.
I wish they didn't get 8 yards though, but.
The deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way that pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. And he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well. But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Man, I gotta say, Ben, he be finding his motherfucking targets, man. He be finding his targets, man.
Surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is.
But as of lately, like last year, he been kind of falling off now, man. He reaching his wits end. He about ready to retire. His passes don't be on target like how they should be.
Here's another 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be
Smith-Schuster, man.
24-yard line. That one good for 14 yards in a
When you playing Pittsburgh, man, you gotta. If you want to win, you got to keep scoring, because usually Pittsburgh has scored a bunch of times on you. Usually, like it's still early. It's on this 1st half. They only down 3 scores. 2 scores. See.
And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Getting your back involved.
Yeah.
What's the importance there in the passing game?
Hey, yo, I appreciate the likes. What's going on?
And you get him into space, which is where he
Good
likes
looking.
to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's 17.
Man, since I've been playing this, man, I think I blocked the punt. I mean, I blocked the field goal like twice. And it's hard, but for me, it's kind of hard blocking the field goals. I don't think I ever blocked I might have blocked one punt.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
If y'all got a favorite team, man, drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all favorite NFL team is.
They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot.
And also one of your favorite NFL players.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
You can do an offense and defensive player. It don't matter. It's your favorite. Call the timeout. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this.
And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, let me try that.
First down, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they nearly
get it, Jarvis.
Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
'49ers. Stephon Diggs. Hell yeah, the 49ers, man. Yeah, they might have a decent squad this year. That's my wife's son favorite team too, the 49ers.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I used to watch the 49ers and really follow them. I say back in like 2012 when Vernon Davis, and I think
on 1st and 10, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt.
Colin Kaepernick was playing for him then too.
Him to just 4, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made.
I was gonna try to hit up David and Joku on that one. I'm gonna try to run that. No, I'm gonna do verticals.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But
there we go. There we go. Good catch, Hooper.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers.
Odell Beckham, this coming to you.
Finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first. Mayfield now looking to throw on.
Oh, damn. Intentional grounding. Fuck. I was still in the within the tackles, man. Damn.
Let's see what that's about.
Damn.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle.
And J.J. Watt, man. Not J.J., I mean T.J. Watt, man. Man, he a problem just like his brother, J.J. Watt, man. They something else on defense.
Of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Mayfield with it once more. And he completes it to Hunt.
That was a good catch and good run. Hell yeah, 3rd and 6. It was just 2nd and 25. Let's get it. Okay, let me see. I ain't. TJ Watt, man, he putting too much pressure on my line, man. So I ain't gonna have enough time to really go deep. So I'm gonna try to hit Hooper up. I really want to hit Higgins up. I'm gonna try to hit Higgins if I got time. Damn. Field goal time.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this is
right down the middle. All right.
And that will open the lead up now to 20.
Let's see. One of my favorite players, man.
No problems in the field goal department so far.
I would say Kareem Hunt.
And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I would say Kareem Hunt. Yeah, that's like my favorite offensive player.
Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers.
I like Kareem Hunt because he's young, he's explosive. And he don't give up, man. He don't go down on the first hit, man. Like he keep trucking, he keep moving, he keep his legs pumping. Defense. Man.
So far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now.
You see my favorite defensive player.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little.
Man, there's so many, man. I'm gonna just go off of the Browns. My favorite defensive player on the Browns would be I would say Myles Garrett. Yeah, I would say Myles Garrett. But outside of him, probably Denzel Ward. And I like this Browns team, man, because we got a lot of young players, man. Like, this is a young team. Like, long as they keep this team together, man, I think we could really go far.
Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Because we got a lot of, like I said, a lot of young players who their names really ain't big names in the NFL yet. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Browns need to hang on to them. We got ourselves a pretty good squad, I believe, in my opinion.
I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We're going to skip past this halftime.
We fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
All right, let's go.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's
I want to see if I can force some fumbles.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Get a couple more picks. Cause Ben, he gonna throw me some more picks, man.
First here to begin the third quarter.
Yeah, cuz gonna throw me some more picks.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey.
Now Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant.
Man, he moving that ball.
Across midfield outside the 45.
So I'm glad I'm up as many points as I am.
Third here, and it's good for a 1st.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43.
Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald.
Oh!
And he fumbled it.
I said that. I said that. Didn't I say I wanted to force some fumbles?
At the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
So we hear coaches say all of the time, one starts with a B, one starts
Oh,
with
that ain't even a fumble because his arm was down. If they challenge that, they're going to get the ball back.
Right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still.
Yeah, they're going to get it back. His elbow was down before the ball
Take the ball away from you. No
got
matter what
loose.
position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Yeah, that wasn't a fumble. He was down by contact. Yeah, the ground caused the fumble. Yeah, that's not a fumble. I mean, the ground. Excuse me. I mean, the ground caused the ball to come loose, get knocked loose. So that's not a fumble. Alrighty. I think they're gonna run it, so I'm gonna do
line of scrimmage, the
thunder
31
smoke.
now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. He lets this one fly toward the
Interception?
end zone. And a big turnover there as his
Word!
get the football back.
Denzel.
So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you
Denzel
expected to do in
Ward.
the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
Hey, yeah, 1st down. Let's get it.
The 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. A run for Nick Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they run it to Hunt. And hard running to get him over the 42.
Third
Good
and
work
1.
to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. In the first half, he was held in check.
And when you run the ball,
Despite that lack of production, they still have
if
the
you,
lead.
you know what I'm saying, getting 1 or 2 yards here, don't give up on the run. Just keep pounding it, because when you run the ball, it wears the defense down. Running the ball opens you up for the pass.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. They're on the tackle.
Because the defense is going to constantly be looking for the run. If you running a lot, they're going to constantly be looking for the run. They're going to be, like I said, looking for you to run. And that's when you can hit them over the head with a pass. Or the running game just working for you, stick with the run game. Kareem, he ain't hurt. All right. Work, boy. Work.
It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Let's go, Baker.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield forced out to his left.
Let's go, Baker.
Oh!
Man, I'll try to slide, man. I waited too late to slide. Baker, get up, flex.
There's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Landry or Beckham.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Damn, he won't let me slide, man. I ain't trying to hurt Baker, man.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem.
Baker, he a tough kid, man, but I ain't trying to hurt him.
And so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Because who is my backup? I'm not for sure who the hell my backup is.
Someone is there waiting for him to take off.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3
ends
here for 1st and goal.
Damn, I don't like this. Let me try this play right here. I'm trying to hit David Njoku on a quick pass.
To throw, Mayfield.
Oh! No. No.
And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back
Man.
on the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Yeah, man.
being calm and
That
really
shit
being
was
calm with his
crazy.
team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough
I think that was the
patch,
first pick I
this
threw in the
two-shell
game,
pass,
man.
This two-shell pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
There we go.
And Big Ben intercepted.
Get up, get up, get up.
Picked off near the 26.
Taki.
Set up sharp at the 27-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit Higgins up, man. Get Higgins in the game real quick.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
There we go.
This pass complete to Higgins.
Word.
And
Hollywood Higgins.
taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21
Yeah,
yards.
Higgins, he been on the Browns for a few years, man. But last year and a year before, he really been stepping up. He really been making a difference. Like, that's been Baker's like go-to guy, Rashad Higgins last year, and I say really last year. Yeah, it was Rashad Higgins, man. And I think the only reason Baker and Odell Beckham really wasn't clicking like that, man, because they didn't have no chemistry, man. Like in the off season, man, like they need to been practicing together, getting each other timing and shit down together. You know what I'm saying? Get in sync with each other. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, they got to get a good chemistry going, man. And they didn't have a good chemistry. That's why they wasn't clicking.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
I ain't doing that play no more, man. Hell no, I'm just running. If I get it, I get it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys
We'll try to
go for
hit
2.
Landry or Higgins across the middle.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
We focus our attention now on the quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check, 93's the mic, 93.
Roethlisberger will throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Browns were playing some good defense.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still got to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to have an opportunity.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Chubb with the first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
Good catch.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Browns on
Don't
3rd
run it
down,
and get the first
2 for
down.
5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Come on,
He will
Nick.
have a first down
All right.
here at about the 40.
Cool.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result
I think he
in
was
a
close
first
to
down
not
down.
getting it.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going
Hold on
be
to that
a
ball.
run after this one. It'll be
I
a
like
pickup of 10 yards.
throwing the
And it'll be
pass where they
2nd
could
and
catch it
very
in
short.
stride and
Still
just
throwing
keep
the
running.
football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they'll get
Work,
it down
Kareem.
as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys, break
Kevin
through.
Stefanski got a commercial where he's trying to encourage folks to take the COVID vaccine. Mr. Kevin Stefanski, just stick to football, man. Ain't nobody in their right mind about to take that shot, bro. Just get your game plan together for this upcoming season, man.
So here's a first
That
and
playbook
10,
together.
38.
Get your team together. Get your players together. Focus on that, Mr. Kevin Stefanski. Appreciate it, bro.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ooh.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's third
Man, that was a
down.
dangerous
As a
pass.
defensive back, you have some weapons
Man, I'm
at
about
your
to do the
disposal that we
screen,
don't
man.
often
Sometimes
talk
screens
about.
be
You can read the
getting you
receiver's
some good
eyes, you can
yards.
read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and
Look at
oftentimes
that.
knock it away.
Get up.
And they're
Oh,
gonna
man.
mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A high percentage
Yeah, we
play
just-
because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and
All right.
his elusiveness
Beckham's coming
to
to
make
you,
people
boy.
miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down. Trailing in the fourth quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Regular. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Man out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And goal.
98 to Mike. Watch the run.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Floating one, incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be
Killing me.
incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we
Oh, my
almost start to
God.
take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3
I
points
messed
out of.
that up.
They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
And now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
We want it. Come to my world. Check 93 for Mike.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Completion here to Claypool. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And the Browns getting set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Exit. 2 times. 3 down.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time.
Are you serious?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And again, it's Chubb. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Defense, let's go. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. It's our field. It's our house. Hey, it's our house. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Now Chubb. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And it'll
all right, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Till next time, take care and be safe. I'm DJ Rich. I'm out.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.